Hi, and welcome to the VA, How to Utilize Your VA Educational Benefits at Seattle University. It's presented by Student Financial Services in conjunction with the Office of the Registrar. My name is Edith Larson. I am one of your presenters and also one of the school certifying officials in the Office of Student Financial Services.
Hi, I'm Gabby Santos. I am also in the Student Financial Services Office and one of the school certifying officials.
And I am Lee Miller. I am the school certifying official in the Office of the Registrar.
Welcome and thank you for joining us. We are going to turn off our videos and move along with the presentation. So quick overview. We're going to go over how to apply for and use your benefits, how to update and change your information, what kind of documents are required that you'll need to submit to Seattle University, program evaluation forms for transfer students, two-part certification, and what does that mean for you, the student, quarterly letters from the VA, and what will I need to pay? So how do I apply to use my education benefits? You'll want to go to va.gov, select education and training, then apply for the certificate of eligibility. Processing can take a little bit of time, so be sure to start this early. Once you receive it, submit the PDF to va@seattleu.edu. You'll also need to complete an authorization to release information so that we can update your information with the Veterans Administration, and also complete and sign off on a student responsibility form. These are both e-forms. Once you go through them and submit them, they become part of your education records here at Seattle University.
So this information is relevant for transfer students, but really for all students. The VA will only allow us to certify courses if they apply to your degree. This is particularly relevant for transfer students because in the last 2 years of your program, or once you choose your program, they must be degree applicable. Other students prior to their junior year, if they have not yet chosen a program, they can, as long as they are full-time, we can certify those courses. SU has a portal called My Seattle U that has your program evaluation on it. Please utilize all of your resources. You can talk to your advisor, to your advising center, and you can see how the courses apply to the program in your program evaluation. Full-time enrollment for undergraduate students is a minimum of 12 quarter credits, so 12 or more, and full-time for graduate students is 6 quarter credits, 6 or more. One additional question that comes up often is that hybrid courses are considered in-person courses. So you want to make sure to receive a full BAH payment, you need to have at least 1 credit that is in an in-person or a hybrid course.
Two-part certification and the VA term letters and what this means for you. So the VA requires schools to certify students twice each term. Because your credits drive your monthly housing allowance, we will go through prior to the start of each term and we will certify the credits you are taking that count towards your degree. We then wait until after the 10th day of term. This is the census date and when we have the cleanest records to send over to the VA. And we will bill for tuition and fee charges for the credits we were able to certify. The VA will send you a letter as soon as we certify for the term. So the VA is looking at the credits we've certified that drive your housing allowance, but we have not yet billed for tuition and fees. So you're going to get a letter that says that we have charged 0 tuition and fees. Please, please, please do not panic. We promise we will go back after 10th day and we will bill the VA. During this time, we also code students' accounts, so you will not receive any holds or late fees until after tuition has been received from the VA. If you are living on campus, you will need to make sure that you've made payment for your room and meal plan, as the VA does not send those charges directly to the university. Your monthly housing allowance will be sent directly to you. So the university charges flat rate fall through spring quarters. So you can take anywhere from 12 to 20 credits for the same price. This is very helpful, especially for student transfer students that may not have as much room for additional credits that are not counting towards your degree, but there's a class you really want to take. As long as you're in 12 credits that we can certify to the VA, there's no additional charges. For graduate students, no matter what term you're in, it is charged per credit hour. So how much will it cost? So this is for our undergraduate students. We can bill tuition and fees to the VA. You will notice there's a couple things missing on here that you're going to see on your invoices for fall quarter. If you have an orientation fee, we are not able to bill that to the VA, so you would have to pay that. Other fees that the VA will not cover is they do not cover music lessons or program fees. And what I mean by program fees is if you are looking to study abroad and there's a program fee for like your housing or transportation or food while you're abroad, they will not cover those fees. But you can see we've set it up on what to expect fall quarter, winter quarter, and then spring quarter. The VA is always going to pay out Chapter 33 funds first until you hit your yearly cap. Once you've hit your yearly cap, the back end will be filled with yellow ribbon funding, which is half from the federal government and half from the institution. Because yellow ribbon funding comes from the same pot of money as other institutional aid, you can only use either yellow ribbon or other institutional aid at a given time. We would do whatever is most financially beneficial for you, the student. If that is yellow ribbon over other institutional aid, you do not lose your institutional aid access. You just would use it once you are no longer using VA educational benefits. For the upcoming year, 2023-24, if you are a student that has either no additional fees for like lab classes, you would more than likely have very minimal out-of-pocket other than your orientation fee. If you have a lot of lab classes or are a nursing student that has fees every quarter, there is still room because the cap for next year is $14,750 from SU, matched by the federal government. There is still additional room above tuition and fees that we have listed. So there is a high possibility you may not have any out-of-pocket for this year as well. And where to go if you have questions. All 3 school certifying officials access the va@seattleu.edu email. We ask that this is where you send your documents to. If you are looking to set up an appointment with us, feel free to also reach out to that email. And we can set up an appointment for you. If you are looking to drop off documents in person, we are located by Hilbert Hall on the 2nd floor, room 220. And both offices, both the Office of the Registrar and Student Financial Services, are housed in the same office. If you have any additional questions, please reach out and we look forward to seeing you here at Seattle University.